Hi everyone, Liam Magpie here, and today we're going to have a look at the Jurassic World Dominion Epic Battle Pack. And this has caused a lot of trouble on Instagram, as I've seen, because these three dinosaurs, which is the T-Rex, the Gigasaurus and the Ferrofinosaurus, these have already been out individually, but now they're in a full pack. So if you want the new Ellie, which there's Ellie there, you have to actually buy this full big pack, which retails for £129. If you don't have these three figures and you want the Ellie, this would be the cheaper option, as these alone are cost around £30 odd for this one, and then these two are like £50 or maybe like £49 or something like that. I can't remember the actual prices now. They have actually gone down in price. But I've actually got these two and I haven't got the T-Rex. So in a sense, I'm not too mad at having to buy these two. I haven't got the new T-Rex, so I was kind of glad that I put it off buying that one. Even though I've got a lot of T-Rexes, I wasn't actually going to buy it. But as time's gone on, I really do want the T-Rex now. So in a sense, half of my money's been cut because I want the T-Rex and I want the Ellie. So this set has caused problems for a lot of bad, some good, and yeah, but overall the packaging looks amazing. The details on the packaging looks really nice. The box is really big. It's got lots of details, lots going on, and obviously it's called the Epic Battle Pack because these three at the end of the movie have a bit of a battle. It's not a real long battle, which I wish it was, but they do have a battle, and it's such a really cool scene. But a lot of people are annoyed that these came out individually. I don't know if they're ever going to come out with Ellie in like a single pack with like a small dino, but if they do, then I'd be really annoyed that I've had to buy these again. But I'm kind of glad that I've got the T-Rex because that's the only one in the pack I haven't got. And yeah, it comes with this little window so you can see Ellie there, and then you can see the Giga there, and yeah, it's just caused a lot of problems. And I understand why. Yeah, there isn't really much more I can go off. So, and on the back of the packaging, it just shows you that they're all compatible with the Jurassic World Facts app, which I will do. Show you the scan code so you can scan away, pause away and scan away. And then it just shows you Ellie there looking really cool. And then there's the three figures on the back. And I'm not going to go into much details with these figures as I've already reviewed two of them in great detail. But for new people who haven't actually got these figures, I will try and go through the details as much as I can. But if not, these two are definitely on my channel, so check them out. And the T-Rex I haven't got, so I might go into a bit more detail on my review. And obviously there's the new Ellie. They might come out with another Ellie because Ellie also wears like this brown long jacket thing and with a belt round. So they might come out with another version of Ellie. But I know why Mattel's done it, because Ellie's such a loved character. So they've probably thought Ellie would get bought if it meant getting rid of a few more of these. So Mattel's done us a bit dirty. Mattel always does a brilliant job on these toys, but for this situation, I think they've done us a bit dirty. So everyone, I've got the Epic Battle Pack out of the packaging. They all look absolutely amazing. I never got a chance to get my hands on the T-Rex, and seeing it in person now, I'm so glad I have. It is so detailed. I love the shadowing around the nose and the eye area. We've got Ellie there, but first I'm going to have a look at the T-Rex first, and then I'm going to put these away. Then I'm going to show you Ellie up close, as that's what we're all waiting for. But I want to just get the other two out the way first, and because I haven't got the T-Rex, I thought I'd show you the T-Rex first. So this is the T-Rex up close. I know you've probably all got it when you bought it individually, but because there was so many T-Rexes, I didn't go out my way to buy it. But yeah, it looks absolutely incredible. I've already found one fault I don't like with it, and that's with the legs. The legs don't move back and forth. They do, but they click and they make a lot of noise. They don't move smooth. I like the figures when they can move the legs back and forth, which I'll show you that in a sec. But I want to go through these as quick as I can. But yeah, I love the dark shadowing around the nose area. It's got lots of details around the nose with lots of like textures, and then it's got this nice shadowing around the eye. The eyes are really nicely painted as well. So I got 3 figures in a big pack. I haven't had no like off prints or anything like that, but I really love the dark shadowing. It's one of the best colorings of the T-Rexes we've had, and overall it just looks amazing. It's got some nice dark shadowing across the back, which scatter down the sides, and then the rest of the body's in this like browny colour, just like a lighter brown colour, and then it's got some nice shadowing of black, like dark brown black, going down the sides of the legs. And then the feet are really nicely detailed as well. The feet have got some of this like marbling effect of black going throughout the skin. Nicely painted claws as well, with this nice sheen to them, with loads of details as well. And then the underneath belly is in this like it's like a cream brown colour. It's hard to explain what colour it is. And then the jaw's pretty much the same colour as well, just a little bit lighter. It's got some nice scar details, as you can see. It's got some like battle damage, scar detailing, and it is absolutely stunning. This is the top of its back, and it just looks so nice. I love the dark smoky colour. It really complements the other brown, and the tons of details in it as well. Look really nicely done with some crease detailing, and then we've got some muscle definitions in the legs. The arms are nicely sculpted with some nice muscle definitions and some crease detailing down the sides. And we've got some scar detailing going on here as well. The tag's still in because I didn't want to pull it out and it starts making the sounds. This one, I haven't actually got one where it moves side to side here with the yeah, with this like side to side thing. I don't know if it can move its head, but it's got like a joint. Maybe that's for the action feature. I just want to move the tail. So yeah, it moves its head side to side by doing that. But I don't know if it's actually got any articulation like that. I don't know, you can tell I'm new to this type of sculpt. But yeah, it looks absolutely incredible. It's such a nice size figure as well. I love the texturing of these like lumps and bumps going around the like eyebrow kind of area, and textures around the face area. And then these little bits of folds look really nice. The claws aren't painted, but I'm not mega mad at that. But as you can see, it moves its arms up and down. They kind of move a little bit out and in, but not loads. The legs you cannot move. Can you hear that? That sounds really bad. I don't like that at all. That sounds like it's going to break. You can move it up and down like that, and it does stand really well. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall at all, and then you can actually turn the figure. So articulation wise, I would probably give this figure, I'd give the figure, well, you can't really move it a lot at all. When you press the button, it moves its head up and down. Oh, so you can't move the head and pose it in any way other than when you use the button at the top. But yeah, the mouth looks really awesome as well when you open it, and it looks like you can put figures in the back. it's got a really deep mouth there, so you can put figures in the back, and it can make it look like the T-Rex is gonna eat and chomp on its prey or some people. And then we've got the scan code here, which you can pause away and scan away. And it is definitely worth adding to your Jurassic World collection, because it is very detailed. It's one of the best T-Rexes we've had for sculpt wise and coloured wise, with all the nice dark shading. It just really adds definition, because usually they're more like a lighter brown. This one's more like a dark in-depth brown. And I'm sorry if you hear some banging outside. That's the neighbours. And yeah, it looks really, really cool. I'm going to take the tag out. So it comes with this like little plastic tag. And then I'm just going to press. That sounds really awesome. Wow, that sounds really loud and clear. But yeah, I love how it sounds. I love how sturdy it is as well. So you can actually put it on its like back leg. And you can move the tail side to side. It does thrashing noises. Such an absolute amazing figure, other than the legs can't move. So yeah, going back to the articulation, I give the articulation a 5. You can't really, if you wanted to play with it just in one area, that's really good. You can use your imagination and make it look like it's going to kind of run, but obviously I don't like how its legs click like that. Sculpt wise, a 10 out of 10. Action feature and sound amazing. They're a 10 out of 10. And sculpt wise and colours wise, it's all pretty much 10 out of 10 other than the articulation basically. And I really love that you can put some figures in its mouth, and yeah, it just feels heavy but weight light at the same time. It's got a really strong sculpt. The colours look really nice, and yeah, that's the T-Rex. So next we're going to have a look at the Giga. So obviously we've seen this one before. Sculpt again, absolutely amazing. The colours are really, really amazing as well. It's got some really nice like jaggedy edges around the head here. And here is the sculpt up close of the face. It's got some nice little bits of texture in here, and the grey going around the eye just looks really cool. It's in this really light grey with a marbling effect throughout the body. Some nice crease detailing, and then it's got this dark charcoaly grey scattered into like striped colours and going across its spine, across its back. This one has got a bit more articulation, and obviously the arms are longer. And then we've got some like nice details under the neck, where it does this like rippling effect. I really love the teeth, because the teeth have got different sizes. Some are small, some are big, and then when you close the jaw, it just looks really menacing. A lot of people are annoyed with how it stands, because you have to have the head like that. But if you actually manoeuvre it and persevere with it, you can actually stand it up a little bit more and have it a bit more upwards like that. I love the little triangle shapes across its head as well, as you can see there. And then it's got this like little bits of scattered of marbling effect going throughout the body as well. But this one's got a little bit more articulation. As you can see, the tail's got two parts of articulation, and you can manoeuvre it however you want. So you can have it like that, you can have it like that. And then here is the button, and it'll do like a thrashing, like it just thrashes around and flips its body. And then underneath, I think the button is underneath. Yeah, underneath the like tail area, it can open and close its jaw. It doesn't have the large like hole bit in its mouth, so you can't put like more than one figure in its mouth, but it's still got very big jaws to chomp away at some prey. The eye, I always feel like it was off printed, but it's not. It's just how it is. It just looks like it's a bit upwards, but it's not. It's just, and looks a bit forward. It's just how it actually is, because I checked my other one and it's exactly the same. But this figure is absolutely amazing, and it doesn't stand however you want, but you can maneuver it how you like. You can get some really good poses out of this one, and it doesn't have that clicking action with the legs. As you can see here, you can move the legs back and forth. There's no clicking noises, and it stands really steady as well. It's got tons of detail in it, and it just looks awesome. I just like to pose its head a little bit higher like that. It's got loads of detail, especially in like the spine area. It's got some nice crocodile scale details going on in the back area, as you can see there. And this one's even got a little bits of scarring and battle detailing through the body as well. And at the bottom, you can move its feet as well, and move its arms up and down. The claws, again, are not painted on this one, but they have got a tiny little bit of marbling effect. That one looks like it's had its nails painted. But yeah, really awesome. I don't know if you can move the arms in and out, but no, you can't. And you can't move the thighs in and out. I think maybe you could, but I don't want to really try that and break it. And then the tail has got some good posability as well. And the inside, the gums are a lighter colour compared to the T-Rex. These are more like a light pinkish colour, and I just love how menacing and cool this figure is. But don't be put off by its slant when it's like that, because you can actually pose it up and you can move it around once you get it done right. And then if I pull out the tag and press down like that, it does its thrashing noises. Which sound awesome. And then if you press the underneath tail, I always forget where the button is. That sounds so loud and clear. I love the sounds of this one. And you can press both at the same time. It is absolutely such a beautiful figure. Mattel done an amazing job on this one as well. It's just a shame you have to buy all of them just to get Ellie, but still, if people haven't got this one or the T-Rex or the other one, then it's definitely worth getting. So then you get Ellie as well, and you get 3 new amazing figures again new to it. I love the grey going down the face and the details going in the face. And I didn't notice before, but it's actually got some scar detailing around the nose as well. But awesome. And then this marbling effect going throughout the body here on the legs, and some more scar detailing. More on this side, it's got scar detailing. But that's the review on the Giga. If I had to do this one, I would scale to 1 to 10, I would give all of it a 10 out of 10. I love the articulation, I love the sculpt, the coloured scheme, the action feature, everything. So yeah, and the size comparison with the T-Rex is really, really good, which I'll show you that right at the end. And the scan code before I go on this one is here, so you can pause away and scan away. There you go. Next, we've got the Ferrophenosaurus. And I always think, have I pronounced that right? And I probably have. This one stands are a little bit funny, but I think my other one stands like that. But if not, then I've got a bit of a dodgy one. But I don't know. There you go. This one is absolutely amazing. This one was my favourite in the movie. So I might actually, since I've got one, because in the movie it's got white eyes, it's bland, I might actually paint the eyes white on this one since I've got two of them now. But the sculpt on this one is absolutely beautiful. This one's got feathering detail as well. It does stand really, really well, like I can do that and it doesn't dip down or fall. It's just its legs go in a little bit. You can actually move the legs in and out as well. I forgot that it's got two lots of articulation on the legs. But the colours look really, really awesome. And that one just looks awesome as well. As you can see, it's got articulation in the elbow. You can swivel the elbow. You can move the arm out like that and swivel it like that. The claws are really, really lovely and detailed. In this nice grey colour, you've got some nice ridges in the claws as well. And then this one's got teeth. In the movie, it doesn't have teeth. That annoyed a lot of people because it said it looked a bit like a raptor. But you can close the mouth, it doesn't look too bad. And it has more of a beak in the movie than it does in the figure, but it still looks amazing. I talked a lot on this one in my review, so if you want to watch my review on this one, check out my channel. I go into a lot more detail. But the face sculpt looks really, really awesome. As you can see here, it looks very menacing, very scary, and it obviously it's an herbivore, but it comes off like a carnivore because it does look very creepy and just very menacing. You can actually articulate the head like that, so I might as well just show you the head articulation. So you can move it side to side, up and down, and you can put it in some absolutely amazing poses, as you can see here. So I am going to actually customise this a little bit and paint its eyes white. It's got some nice feathering detail around the jaw in this nice grey colour. And then it's got some feathering on the arms as well. Oh, and it's also got wrist articulation, and you can move the wrists, the hands up and down, swivel around the wrist. And it's got some really nice feathering detail in the body as well, in this nice red colour, hints of grey, and then the rest of the body's in like this dark bluish black colour. And then it's got this white stripe going throughout the neck here. And then on the legs, it's got some feathering detail as well. And then it's got a bit of a smoother texture on the back bit of the thigh with some muscle definition. And the legs are really cool as well because it's actually got articulation in the knee area. They don't really often do that in these figures, but you can actually move the leg area in like that and out like that, and then you can swivel it on a joint, so you can actually stand it quite well and spread the legs out however you want, like that. And then you've got a swivel in the feet. You can tell, one sec, I want to do this. The legs are really scary to move when they, like, you first get them out the packaging. Oh, there you go. So you can see that it moves its feet up around, like on a side to side. But these are really stiff, and I don't move them sometimes because I'm scared that I'm going to snap them. But yeah, Really, really cool. The grey colour is the same kind of grey on its neck area on the feet, and then it goes into like a faded colour into this dark colour. And the tail is probably one of my favourite bits because it's got some really nice feathering detail. As you can see here is the button, and it does like a headbutting and chomping action there. And then you can move the body side to side because it's got another joint here, and it just looks really, really awesome. And here is the scan code. The scan code's a little bit smaller on this one, so I'll have to bring it in a little bit more and have that focus in if it lets me. There you go. So you can pause away and scan away. And there is the tag there. And press the button. That sounds really cool as well. Sounds really, really cool. And there's its thrashing noises. Sounds really, really awesome. I love how it stands. It just looks really creepy. You can put the claws on the floor here. You can have its claws all the way up like that. It's this one out of both of the figures has got probably the most articulation, but with the Giga you can move the tail however you want. With this one you can't, but all three figures just look absolutely incredible. Very detailed and very detailed and creepy and menacing. It does stand good, but it's just being awkward because of the table it's on if I stand it like that. But my overall thoughts on this figure is a scale to 1 to 10. 10 for all of it. I love the articulation. I love the sculpt, the colours. There isn't nothing I can say bad about this one. And then the last figure is the one what we've been waiting for the most. And we have, and we've got Dr. Ellie Sadler here. So obviously we've got a new sculpt. She's wearing all new clothes. This is the face sculpt up close. Looks really good. They've made her look a little bit older, but her face is a little more detailed. She's got really nice blue eyes. It's hard to show it on the camera because her face is quite small. But there, you put her head on the side angle. You can see she's got some really nice details on her face. And her hair is nicely sculpted as well. It's a little bit more yellow, but you can tell it's done really nice. It's got some nice sculpting in this bit where it looks like it curls a bit down on the sides. She is absolutely amazing. The set I really did want because of Ellie alone. But I'm glad that I got it because I really love the T-Rex. So it's a win and a loss if you look at it that way. And the clothes what she's wearing is this little blue top with some like crease detailing here. And she's got a little brown belt with a bit of gold detailing. And then she's wearing these blue trousers, similar to the blue what Owen has. And then these little white shoes, well, these little white trainers, or in America, sneakers, with some black detailing here. She usually wears a brown jacket thing as well. And Her arms are painted, so be careful that not to scratch that. What is annoying is you won't be able to go and buy a few Ellies, because when we had the Legacy Ellie, when she came out, it's not focusing very well. When we had the Legacy Ellie, there you go. When we had the Legacy Ellie, she was very hard to get in the UK, so I had to buy a few of them. But obviously with this one, I'm not going to spend £129 just to get a few Ellies for backups. But I really love her clothes. She looks really cute. The trousers are like a pleated trouser, so the cinching at her waist. Some nice crease detailing around the top. And she just looks really cool. And then obviously the articulation is you can bend her at the arm. All of the articulations are the same as all the other figures, but I still like to show, so you can swivel at the arm, go all the way around, arm out like that, swivel at the shoulder like that. It moves really smooth. Then you can move the hips. I also get to show the articulation that you can swivel at the hips. You can move the legs out like that, swivel out like that, bend at the knee, and swivel joint at the knee as well. And yeah, she can do the splits, a good kick in action, and she just absolutely looks badass. I love her. She's so cool. Really nicely sculpted face. They've got the likeness done really well. I'm sorry that I'm moving her everywhere, but it's because I'm trying to get the focus. She looks really nice. I'm actually going to quickly just come, but just looks a bit more realistic in this Ellie, the new Ellie, than the old one. But I love the old Ellie because it's from the iconic Jurassic Park. Both of them look absolutely amazing together. This Ellie's arms are a little bit more thicker because she's got a little bit more layers. Same goes with what she's wearing. They've made this Ellie a little bit more slender. You can even see in her legs as well. And her arms are a little bit more slender as well. So it's good that they've actually not just popped the same head on a new sculpted body. They've given us a whole new sculpt. And this is the comparison with both of them. And this is the full set here. And it just looks absolutely incredible. I know the set is very expensive, but for people who haven't actually got these free, this would be the cheaper option. And for people who really love Ellie Sadler, you might have to just go out your way. And if you hear that noise in the background, it's my dogs. They're both asleep. But yeah, this set you could talk about for ages, for the good and the bad, but I am done with this review. I said my piece at the beginning of this review, so please like and subscribe to my channel for more toy related stuff and more toy episodes. If you do like this set and you are not bothered about paying the price just to get the Ellie, I would recommend going to Smith's and getting your hands on this. And yeah, there isn't really much more I can say. Still an amazing set because the figures are really cool and very detailed. Mattel always does a good job, but they have messed us around a little bit with this set just to get the one Ellie. But yeah, I'm not going to go on now, so please like and subscribe to my channel, hit that alarm bell for more toy related stuff, and follow me on my Instagram, which is Liam_Magpie, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye guys!